Yeah, I'm very glad I decided to save. Like, I was like, I've done a lot. Not saving would be stupid anyway, but I had absolutely no memory of that bomb section. So I had no idea, like, a instant death thing was on the table when I saved. Alright, let's see if I can find my way around a table to the door or whatever this time. Six seconds, not a large timer. Oh, wow, I'm very stupid. Yeah, I guess another big difference is you don't explore the hospital's jail. This one just gets blown up. The remake. I don't remember how much you actually have to do as Jill. I feel like it's very little. You can optionally explore to find either a Magnum or just a new gun in general. Because there's like things to lockpick as Jill. You couldn't as Carlos. I don't know, hospital section of remakes is really strong. I should kill these guys so the ultimate is Jill. They got ammo left. But also, I feel like I can probably run by him. How much we get? 16. Where's the ink ribbons here? But whatever. I did remember Nemesis appearing when you fight him as Carlos, but I don't remember if you actually have to fight him or if you just run back to Jill and he's like magically won't follow, it's fine. I only have 16% ammo left, so fine not fighting him. He's definitely gonna come through here though, yeah. Okay, I couldn't remember if Carlos was like, I can't go to Jill, I'll lead him right to her or something if you try to examine the door or what. Alright, no, it's not even shared if I do put it in the item box.
Hey, are you okay?
Yes. Barely. What's going on?
No way! That monster just doesn't give up!
What? I thought we killed that thing!
No, it's been waiting for you!
Stars.
He's playing with us. Carlos, do you think that it's unstoppable?
No, I don't think so. I'm sorry, Jill, but I've got to go take care of a few things. Oh, and bad news. Nikolai is still alive.
Nikolai? Are you sure?
Yes. I don't know how, but I do know that he is our enemy. Remember, don't trust him.
Has he really done anything that evil yet in this path of the game? I remember at the version he's blown up at the gas station, he seems more evil, I think. But I don't remember really him doing that much yet. What do I want? I want a handgun. I want a fancy handgun. Oh wow. A lot of handgun ammo. Oh, I need a lockpick for to get in the park. Do I not have any greens? Just straight first aid sprays all I got in terms of heals? Well, interesting. That's rare. To have 3 reds and no greens around? Alright, I don't think there's like an actual Nemesis boss fight coming up. but I definitely could be wrong. Oh shoot, oh wow, he straight up blew up a door and we can get here without a loading screen? That's kind of cool. I think Nikolai's so much better in this game, though, than the original. He just, like, is super obviously evil the whole time from the minute he shows up in Remake. And then just kind of, it's just like, dude, I like money. That's all his character is, just evil dude. In this game, there's, like, a little, well, alternate scenes things, but also there's just kind of like, okay, those things would be gone anyway. Didn't kill him with Carlos. Ooh, that was lucky. This one is just kind of like more off-putting at first, and you're like, okay, he seems evil and probably is evil, but also he's making decent points you can't really argue with, which I guess that scenes are kind of the same, so maybe I'm just nitpicking, but I just straight up don't like him in the remake at all, and I feel like he's more interesting in this version. More morally ambiguous, maybe? I don't know if that's the right word, actually. It's probably not. Also, yeah, Nemesis is transformed. I don't really understand the point of these photos. I recognize zombies are in this game. Oh, grenade launcher. Ammo. And a key to the park. And that's probably it. I don't need that yet. And yeah, I'll take the grenade launcher. I got 40, over 40 shotgun rounds. I think I'll be fine. Save that for when we have to fight Nemesis for real. So I think I'm out of Magnum ammo, actually, now I think about it. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh man, I didn't see that guy. Yeah, so the park was also completely cut out from Remake, which is, again, disappointing. Because fairly unique area, not something you've seen in other Resident Evil games. Like, the park and clock tower don't have to be huge. Hello. Oh, nice dodge, Jill. But, like, those areas differentiate this game from Resident Evil 2. I mean, I guess these Resident Evil 2 and 3 aren't really that similar. I feel like I'm about to die. Yep. Alright. Just the one pathway. Like, they were able to reuse a lot of assets, which is able to help make this game in only a year, but like, it's not like a Majora's Mask where like everything's the same. Okay, that's not fair, Majora's Mask either. But you know what I mean? They don't actually reuse that much. And the RE3 remake just reuses a ton. Because even the cities there's less differences in the cities, and the end of the game's basically the same. There's like, they even added a sewer section for no reason. Oh, this looks like a puzzle. Well, I don't have any gears left, so do I need that? I might take a picture of that. Is this water poisonous? Alright, I'm gonna take a picture of that so I don't forget. I hope that's the only thing I need to do in the gears and not do a bunch of different combinations for different things. I thought I saw something shiny on that eagle for a second, but things just ran. I mean, I'll take a picture of this too, just to be safe, but... Okay, did not expect that to be this close. I don't know why I didn't. And I did not take a picture of that correctly. Alright. Oh, we can't just put them wherever we want. That's not what I want. No. Oh, I can't move it? Oh, you only get a certain amount of moves. I didn't mean to activate that. Nothing. That's weird. So you get like 6 moves. I don't really understand how this works from like a practicality public thing. One move short of where I want to be. I don't understand this at all, and how it's supposed to work in this universe for Raccoon City's park, but I kind of like this puzzle. It's very gamey, but I like that. Okay, so I need the 2 black up here and the 2 white down here. Okay, I can't move any of these, gotta be left, so I'd move that one to the left, which I don't. Can I move that to the right then? I think I could. Alright, should be it. Yeah, I like that. Goofy a little, but hey, what are you gonna do? If you want to make an interesting puzzle, sometimes you gotta get goofy. I got 3 greens, okay. And 3 reds, so hopefully I can make it through this without needing to heal before the next item box. Okay, I guess there was a sewer section of this, never mind. I feel like some spiders or something's coming up. Or just weird worms. Where are these coming from? Where are they from? And what are they called? I don't remember at all. Okay, I think I actually remember what's going on here. Oh, the zombies actually doing classic zombie stuff. Rising from the ground. Cannot see where I need to go. I think I was going the right way actually. Yeah, there we go. I think there should be a safe room. Oh, it's locked. I need a cemetery key. Unless there's one lying around, I might have to go elsewhere. I can't tell if this is the area I'm thinking of or not. Dang. Glad I have so much ammo to waste now, because that was embarrassing. 3 shotgun shells for 1 zombie. Alright, well, never mind, I don't need item boxes. Got some reds right here. Guess I have a handgun now. Oh yeah, look how fast this thing shoots now. It's great. Oh, so much combining. Can't examine that? I guess that was just the red herbs. I don't think these are related to a puzzle, like examining these for anything. For some reason, look, I feel like I could get up there. Nope, can't examine that. Alright, I guess I need a key and we'll come back here later. Oh well. So if I remember correctly, there's this park, and then I think the last area of the game is right after this, which is kind of like a factory, I think it's called. Spoiler alert. Sorry. It's different, it's distinct, a little different than the usual lab setup, which I like. And again, don't like that the remake just made it a lab. It's like abandoned and rusted down. That's what I think. And I need to look up one of those live choices, because the live choice that affects things a great deal. I don't remember which one to do. So next time I stop recording, I have to remember to do that. Alright, maybe I can go to the right. Oh, it's just the blues. In the area with all the hunters. I was thinking that was how I left the place, was the exit. I need a key for that, but hopefully I can, and I don't just go circles. What's the sign say? Well, can't read and can't examine, so we'll never know. I feel like this hunter. I could have handled that worse. I thought I was in trouble for a minute. I think I do gotta kill him. I think hunters you shouldn't really run from. They take like 2 shotgun shells, so I got enough ammo to deal with them. Nice dodged. These guys are definitely less threatening than Resident Evil 1. Because of all the ammo and dodging. So that's the thing in the original Resident Evil 1 was like, I think you couldn't like interrupt their jumping attack. And it may have been a glitch or something deliberately removed, because like an earlier version of the game, I think you could. And then also just, in most games with hunters, once you get into at least, definitely orange caution, possibly yellow caution, they unlock a new attack when they just decapitate you and insta kill you. I think I'm too close to this. That was useless. Okay, maybe I did damage him with that, with the barrel. A soldier. Or he shot to death. This must be a Nikolai move. Oh, he does have a key. Sweet. So yeah, I assume they originally sent here to cover up evidence, not rescue civilians. Because why would Umbrella care about that? Oh, blow up the medical facility. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know who the guinea pig is, but I don't know what that means. What else is down here? Oh, maybe this is where I use the park key. Because I feel like it would have said cemetery key. Oh, baby. Yeah, well. Desperately needed those. Not desperately, but I needed those. I have a park key. Oh, it does say graveyard. Okay. Alright, well. I know where that goes. And I better lead in item box because I'm quite full. Oh, he was twitching. Thought he was about to get up. Man, hunters are so cool for not. I really wish you got to fight them. Or I can't believe it took until Resident Evil 3 Remake to basically fight them in a third-person action game setting. I know that they were in Revelations, but they were super lame in Resident Evil Revelations. They were not threatening at all. Also, I don't really like Revelations 1. I like Revelations 2, but not Revelations 1. And not even just because of like the parts you play that aren't chill on the boat with the stupid guys that like suck that everybody hates. And, like the random constant switching between characters. I just for a long time I had not the idea, but I was like under the belief that a Resident Evil game with an over-the-shoulder camera could still be horror based. That wasn't the reason why it became action-y. I mean, it was, but like, you know, inventory limits and ammo was what you needed, not fixed cameras to bring back the horror. And then Resident Evil 2 Remake proof that you can make a fantastic horror, scary Resident Evil game with an over-shoulder camera and not have it be an action fest, just taking out, you know, like context-sensitive head kicks, you know, and stuff like that. Like that's the real thing you need to do, not camera angle. And Revelations, I feel like could have been horror-based, but they didn't give you limited inventory and all the other dumb stuff. And it was just kind of like, well, it doesn't give me like the classic Resident Evil like inventory management stuff that you need to like be a tense experience, and then the action wasn't that great. So it's just kind of like, not terrible, but I don't want to play it again. And it's just kind of a weird hybrid that doesn't quite work. It's not nearly as good as the action-based 4 or 5 or the PS1 games, you know. So it's got to be a save. And based on all this, I feel like there might be a boss fight coming up. Okay, the save room's in there. Well, I don't have any room for any other stuff, so guess I'll go there first. Revelations 2 rules though for bringing back Barry, And Claire, technically, because we hadn't seen Claire since Code Veronica in a new game. Let's put you away. I forgot I didn't do that like I meant to. So, this is a boss fight coming up. But you don't need a ton of ammo for it. If I remember correctly, which I do. And then I would go pick up all the stuff and come back here and save, which I feel like should be safe. But just in case there's a possibility of like being forced into a cutscene or something. And then starting the boss fight. I'm just gonna save now. Even though I'm pretty sure I should be okay to go back and pick up all that gunpowder. But hopefully I won't die too many times in the boss. Why not? Not that I want to replay at the end of the Carlos section again, but why not? I probably should put more stuff away. Just gonna pick up more powder, not to make 2 trips, but whatever. Yeah, I figured this was okay. I figured that this thing looks shiny. Like, that might be the trigger. I guess I can just combine it. Oh, I'm out of space anyway. I don't know, fixed cameras are like still fascinating to me, just how they were an entire kind of genre, and like mega popular, because Resident Evil 2, well the whole series, but especially Resident Evil 2, which like monstrously popular games. So it wasn't like, even though it's like a kind of an alienating niche genre that had the huge hits, but like they just completely vanished, like as an entire concept. It ran, I guess, from like 96 to 2002, from Resident Evil 1 to Remake 1. I mean, obviously, it's like other games, you know, like Dino Crisis, Onimushu, I mean, Alone in the Dark, others I can't think of, but like, I don't know, it's just like there's a whole genre of video games that play it a certain way that has kind of completely died out, and then like no one ever made a new one again. Until, I guess, like Daymare 1998, which started life as like a Resident Evil 2 fan project that came out a couple years ago. I don't know if it was any good or not. Yeah, I do need more shotgun ammo. But it's just interesting to me that it completely disappeared. I know people kind of hate fixed cameras, or it's just at least extremely alien to them. They don't like it because it feels weird, but I just think it's cool. You can do cool stuff with it, and it's just a shame. Not a shame, but it's just interesting. Entire genre disappeared. Like, what if they stopped making first-person shooters one day? Like, imagine that. I know it's not the same thing at all, but still. I don't have any idea what this pipe's for. I'm going to examine. Iron pipe for piping. Do I bash the lock in at the other door? Do I use it here? Looks like it's definitely going to catch on fire then. Do I need to light it on fire? I still have that lighter. Because I thought something happens in this cabin. I'm going to try to light this on fire. That seems like a terrible idea and not something Jill would ever do. But I want to see what happens. Later. You do light it on fire. Okay. So new area to crawl to? What does this accomplish? That doesn't... What? I don't know why Joe would ever think to do this. Or what we get. I'm assuming a key, but... more importantly, lore. Super crazy. Oh, are they talking about Nemesis as the guinea pig, or is this the worm, the gravedigger? Or are they talking about hunters? China alligator. Nice. I mean, probably an alligator, right? Here we go. Nemesis. First time he's named. Is that a recent report then? And was this written by Nikolai? Probably. Raccoon City Project's been abandoned. It is enormously funny to me that RE4 opens up and it's just like, yeah, the stocks crashed in congressional hearings. Umbrella's no more. When Code Veronica and Resident Evil 2 are building up this massive game where Leon and Claire and Chris and Jill and all the cool characters team up to take out Umbrella once and for all, and it's just like stock prices. That's still hilarious to me. But I also really wish we got a game where that team up did happen, which I could. That's one thing where if somebody was into Resident Evil 4, I'm okay with it. I'll allow that for not that team up. Can I not do anything with that? There's something I was gonna say. I forgot. Oh well. Oh, I knew that would turn on.
All supervisors, mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
Alright, that wasn't that interesting. Oh, I remember what I was going to say.
I'm quite impressed you've managed to stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself. How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie beings which were created through infection by the T-virus.
You're saying that they deliberately sent in a military unit to be butchered by their creations?
Not exactly. Although the conditions encountered on this operation were extreme, it was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out. We were only required to collect live data from the subjects.
Ah!
Another mutant!
Okay. I'm not going to save again, even though I have the ink ribbons. But I like to live dangerously. Yeah. Yeah, let's go for it. Nah, let's grab another heal. Oh, what I was going to say was, I forget whether it's RE4 or something else, but something confirms that Wesker testified in Congress against Umbrella, which Wesker rolling up to Congress in his shades, maybe a Matrix coat, maybe something else. It's just a hilarious image to me. Still have 3 red herbs? Oh, yeah, because they gave me some here. I was like, I thought I used those. Oh, I do have green. Alright, well, never mind then. Like, I feel like RE4 was supposed to be it was supposed to be like a soft reboot. Hey, you don't need to know anything about any other game to play this. But what was the point of the opening narration then? They just don't bring up Umbrella at all, and they can still maybe technically exist. And if later on you want to go back and make a game about the fall of Umbrella, you could leave that open to yourself. I guess they want to be like, hey, Umbrella doesn't exist, move on, fresh start. But I don't know. I feel like we didn't need Leon to go 1998. I'll never forget it, and then talk about what happened in RE2. Because new people just probably want to care. They could have started with the real start.
What's going on? Whoa! Oh. What was that?
Okay, so a couple ways to do this fight. Hello. Now you may be wondering, why did you not take a grenade launcher? That seems like good. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, why did you not take a grenade launcher? Because I was gonna say, there's like an electrical pole you can shoot down with just a handgun and electrocute the monster and like beat it only shooting a few shots. Which I saw the pole for a second, I think. I just couldn't get around to it. Well. Alright, I guess I'll call it. That's enough for the night. And so I can look stuff up before next time. Oh man, I have so many deaths to worms. But I'll do the other stuff off screen and start back up at the fight. So see you then. And I'll be ready to talk a lot more about Resident Evil 4 then.